Yo, what's the deal? What's the deal? It's your boy, who is Hendo, and we back talking sports. Breaking news. We got Jamal Murray. I'm gonna let y'all get in here. We got Jamal Murray. You know what I'm saying? Jamal Murray and the Nuggets. They agreed to a 4-year, $208 million deal. This is we all knew this was gonna get done after his performance last year in the playoffs or over the last couple of years, and they won a championship with him and everything. So this was expected. Now, I don't think this is the same team that they had to win the championship, but this was something that they needed to get done. Jamal Murray has been their closer the last couple of years in the playoffs, and there's no way they win those championship. There's no way they win that championship without Jamal Murray. No way. No way. So I'm gonna let some of y'all get in here before I dive into this. Yeah. So Jamal Murray, 2 years removed from their first championship run, the Denver Nuggets are making moves to solidify their core players. Just hours ago, they secured the future of their starting point guard, Jamal Murray, on a brand new 4-year maximum contract extension. Denver Nuggets star Jamal Murray has agreed to a 4-year, $208 million maximum contract extension. His agents, Jeff Schwartz and Mike George, tell ESPN, wrote Adrian Wojnarowski. The deal guaranteeing Murray $244 million over the next 5 seasons secures a franchise cornerstone to the Western contender. Jamal Murray, who was drafted 7th overall in 2016, has become a featured member of the Nuggets alongside his leader and co-star Nikola Jokic. In the 2024 regular season, Murray averaged 21.4 points, 6.5 assists per game as the star point guard, and now he's set to continue in that role for the remainder of his prime. The lucrative contract comes weeks after the Nuggets' brutal failure in the NBA playoffs when they lost in the conference semifinals to Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Despite helping lead the Nuggets to a championship the year earlier, Murray was a shell of himself in that series. 18 points per game, 4 assists, 4 rebounds. They were defeated in a surprising upset after dropping the first 2 games at home. Things things got even uglier for Murray in the year's Olympics. As a native of Ontario, Jamal was supposed to be a focal point on the team on the offense for Team Canada in Paris, but he was unable to find any rhythm. Over 4 games this summer, he averaged a measly 6 points per game on 29% shooting, including 14.3% from the arc. Averaged a team high 2.3 turnovers. Murray's performance was so bad that Nuggets team president Josh Krohn felt compelled to come to his defense, later claimed that injuries played a role in poor shooting. Whatever is going on with Murray, the Nuggets are betting that he will recover and they'll need him at full strength to have any chance in the West. Yo, what's up, Lil CJ? Then it goes on to say, with teams like the Suns, Timberwolves, Mavericks, and Thunder all expected to compete for the top spot, the margin for error is almost non existent in the West. And without Murray's playing at an all star level, the Nuggets are going to struggle to keep up. Plus, after losing key role players like Bruce Brown and KCP, there is an argument that the Nuggets have declined as a team. Fortunately, there is still a path to victory with 3-time MVP Nikola Jokic healthy and ready for action. the Nuggets will have what they need to be competitive in the West. Thanks to Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter Jr., they have others who can raise their game, others who can raise their game and fill in the gap. If Murray can get just right, like he did against during the last regular season, it might be just enough to keep them in the title race for years to come. Clearly, the Nuggets have faith that their longtime point guard can maintain elite level guard play, and now that he's locked in for 4 more years, he can concentrate his energy on maximizing his game instead of securing his next big contract. So, Jamal Murray, yeah, that's actually been reported. But Jamal Murray just inked a big deal, with the Nuggets. That's not a bad deal, Prince Ozizi. I'm gonna tell you why it's not a bad deal. You don't just go off of you don't just go off of what happened in the Olympics or whatever like that. Jamal Murray has been their closer and their clutch time player for the last three or four playoff runs. When Nikola Jokic didn't have Jamal Murray that year, what happened? They got knocked out of the playoffs. Don't forget who played the closing role, who played the number two to Jokic when they won the championship. Even last year, he hit count them, 2 game winners in the same series. Yes, he was bad versus the Minnesota. Jokic wasn't all that either. So no, it's not a bad deal. Because if they don't sign him, who are they realistically gonna get? Who's coming to Denver? So no, I don't think that's a bad deal. But now that Jamal Murray has been paid, now he's gotta show up. He gotta make the All-Star team this year. Some way, somehow. You gotta at least put up All-Star numbers. Yeah, he kinda got that going for him. But like I said, who's gonna show up? They need they need Jamal Murray to take another leap during the regular season and during the postseason because they lost some of their depth. They lost KCP, lost Bruce Brown, and they did get Russell Westbrook, but they lost some depth. So that is crazy. He's not an all-star, but that's just what happens. But Jamal Murray, he got paid now. Now it's time to show and prove. It's time to show. Well, we've already seen that he's worth this money because he helped lead them to a championship. If you want to be real, if you want me to be real, it was 1A, 1B when they won the championship. Because you can argue he could have won Western Conference Finals MVP. You could literally argue that. Yes. Russ will also add a floor general coming off the bench. So Nikola Jokic don't have to, set up for everybody. You know what I'm saying? If you put Michael Porter Jr. and you put Jamal Murray to play with him as well, play off of the ball, you know what I'm saying? A couple more other 3-point shooters. A couple more other 3-point shooters and everything like that. You can get it done. Or Russ and Jokic together. Russ throwing the ball down to Jokic maybe on a fast break or just dumping it down to him. It's gonna help them a lot. But I think them securing Jamal Murray for the next couple of years keeps them in contention. It definitely keeps them in contention. Because you got the Thunder, they got better. You got Dallas, you got well, you guys said that. Said Thunder, you said Dallas, Minnesota. They got two phenomenal rookies coming in. You know what I'm saying? Two phenomenal rookies coming in. I think the Suns got better. They finally got a point guard. Tyus Jones, not a superstar, but he's a nice floor general. You know what I'm saying? The Grizzlies, they gonna be back. They got you know what I'm saying, they gonna be back healthy. So they had to do this. And I'm pretty sure Jokic wouldn't have been happy if they was gonna act like they not gonna pay Jamal Murray. He was. Jamal Murray, low key, has been balling in the playoffs. Outside of that Minnesota series, he has been doing his thing in the playoffs. I know he wasn't good in that series like that, but they don't just throw away the last couple of years in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? They don't throw that away, bro. Because there was a lot of games that they wouldn't have won if it wasn't for Jamal Murray. So I'm okay with this deal. You know what I'm saying? People are sleeping on the Clippers. I think they'll be okay. And the Clippers are ass. I mean, the Clippers they might be okay. But one thing the Clippers don't do is win championships. That organization just does not win championships. So regardless if they're going to be okay or not, they don't win chips. So some of they trash to me. Of course, I know you a Mavs fan, CJ. We already know they trashed you. I'm just, you know what I'm saying, I'm a Warriors fan, so you know I ain't fucking with them. But they probably will be okay. But everybody else is getting better. And my Warriors, the Lakers, they didn't do enough to compete with the big boys. You know what I'm saying? I think my Warriors need one more piece. If we was to get a Brandon Ingram, I would be all set because I think we had a good off season. You know what I'm saying? We had to replace Clay and everything, and then with this Jamal Murray signing, this you know what I'm saying holds them up. They just need to get a couple of people on on the bench, some depth, and they'll be right back in the game. You know what I'm saying? They'll be directly right back in the game. So it's that's why I think this was a real big move. 76er fan in the building. Y'all gonna be nice. Y'all gonna be nice. Salute, 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 J. Cool. But yeah, y'all gonna be nice in the future. But yeah, this is a great move for the Denver Nuggets. Jamal Murray has been a cornerstone to y'all championship. and being a title contender for the last couple of years. Without him, y'all wasn't able to do that. You're not winning the championship without him. So it makes all the sense. It makes all the sense in the world to pay him. I know a lot of people gonna say it's an overpay or this, and that based off of what he did in the last postseason. But he's not being paid for just what he did in the last postseason. He's being paid for what he has done the last few years. One of the biggest all-star snubs. He should have definitely have been an all-star at least once. At least once, bro. What's good, CC? We got motion in the building. What's good? It's just, it's amazing. It's so much parity in the NBA now. And so many people moving here, moving there. You know what I'm saying? And now we got this. Jamal Murray signing. And I'll read it again for everybody that's just coming in here. Yeah, I'll read it again for everybody that's coming in here. Jamal Murray is signing a 4-year, $208 million contract extension with the Denver Nuggets. Just reported by Adrian Wojnarowski. It's going to be guaranteeing Jamal Murray $244 million over the next 5 years. It'll be soon. It'll be soon. I'm ready. I'm trying to gear up for the NFL season because I'm definitely finna do an NFL channel. But it'll be real soon. J. Cool. I've been dealing with some. I had to deal with some personal stuff or whatever. But it'll be different. It'll be real soon, man. Definitely, it'll be real soon. I really want to kind of wait until the season starts. You know what I'm saying? Preseason and everything like that because I actually want us to get to talking about real topics and not just goofing off on here so much. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be real soon, definitely. Oh yeah, the Sixers is definitely tough. The Sixers is definitely tough. They got Paul George and everybody. Everybody's loading up. Everybody is loading up. What's up, Malachi in the building? What's going on with you? Tell him again, CJ. Tell him again. Tell him again, CJ. Tell him again, CJ. Little CJ. Who the GOAT? Tell these niggas who the GOAT, little CJ. They already know. Salute Malachi in the building. Salute my boy Cheyenne in the building. You know what I'm saying? Salute everybody. Yeah. Like I said before, I think this is a phenomenal pickup, a phenomenal move by the Nuggets. You know, and so while they are signing Jamal Murray, we could be doing something of the same sort because Jamal Murray, he definitely got to ball out this year. Said Paul George contract is a low-key ripoff, no lie. He got to deliver y'all championship. That's the only way it's not going to be a ripoff. I'm not sold on the Sixers at all. They got Mr. Excuse Making P. And I'm not sold on them either, Cheyenne, but they got a good chance. If they can get it together, they got a good chance. I'm not sold on them at all. Trust me, I'm not sold on them at all. But they are in the East. So, oh yeah, if he three-peat, it's a wrap. He's definitely goaded. He's definitely the GOAT, and there's nothing nobody can say about it. Nothing nobody can say about it. How y'all feel about the Jamal Murray deal? Do y'all think he deserved it? Put in the comment section if y'all think the Jamal Murray deal was an overpay, he was rightly paid, or he was underpaid. Do y'all think this was a good deal? And that leads into, you know what I'm saying, them signing Jamal Murray with a massive deal and everything. Leads into Michael Malone. I guess he's on bad terms with the Nuggets, but he shouldn't be because Jamal Murray, you know what I'm saying, just got signed to his deal. But it says just a few years removed from their ever title run, are ready to do whatever it takes to become champions again. Unfortunately, the latest rumblings out of Denver reveal a new problem is surfacing for a franchise, a disconnect between the head coach and the front office. There are rumblings, said Zach Lowe on his podcast, that the coaching staff and front office, or at least the head coach and the front office, aren't exactly seeing eye to eye to Denver, to a degree even unusual for the NBA. With Nikola Jokic, the Nuggets have employed unprecedented prosperity in the West. As a three-time MVP, NBA champion, and six-time All-Star, the Serbian legend is set to go down in history as one of the greatest big men of the modern NBA since his rise to stardom in 2018. The Nuggets have consistently been one of the best teams in the league, and the same holds true for the upcoming season. Malone, who was previously employed by the Sacramento Kings, took on the Nuggets head coaching role in 2015, and he's been widely viewed as one of the best in the league. Between his solid rotations, inspiring comments, and proven game plans, Malone has earned the respect of players and coaches alike. More importantly, he's established a positive and effective relationship with Nikola Jokic. But now there are reports of a split between Malone and GM Calvin Booth. We don't know for sure what the problem is, but it might have something to do with their roster decisions over the past 2 years. Hmm. Despite becoming champions in 2023, the Nuggets parted ways with one of their key role players, Bruce Brown, when he left in free agency to sign with the Pacers. The Nuggets preferred to keep and develop their own young players instead, with the goal of saving money on the payroll. This summer, they also parted ways with KCP, who played a big role for them during their championship run. As a veteran two-way shooting guard, his skills were useful for the Nuggets, and losing him for nothing would no doubt hurt their chances of making another title run in the near future. Malone advocated for both Brown and KCP, and yet both players were let go like they barely bettered at all. For the front office, it seems like they view most of the roster as expendable, while Malone would rather his team do more to keep their roster intact. The core of Jokic, Jamal Murray, Porter Jr., and Aaron Gordon will surely keep the Nuggets competitive next season. But after losing several key contributors, it remains to be seen if they have the depth and supporting talent to beat out the competition. If they somehow also lose Michael Malone, the Nuggets could be at risk of falling off entirely, and it could take them years to find the right guy to lead their locker room. Hmm. 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 That would be real interesting. So that story just goes along with them signing Jamal Murray to his massive new deal. So apparently, Mike Malone wanted them to re-sign KCP and Bruce Brown, but they wanted to opt to develop their young players, and they got rid of them. Paul George is the GOAT. So the chip is going to happen. Exactly. Anybody in the GOAT debate. I'm dead. Yes, if he 3P, it's over. Yes, Prince. They definitely need to stay healthy. So yeah, Michael Malone. I'm with Michael Malone. They should have kept KCP and Bruce Brown. Once they lost them two, you kind of knew that this was the same team. This wasn't the same team at all. And so now you get into a dilemma of you have to develop some of the young players, and if they lose Michael Malone, a great head coach is not easy to come by. Not easy to come by at all. So not easy to come by at all. So we got beef there coming, but they did, like I said, they did make the great move and sign Jamal Murray to his new deal. Milwaukee Bucks, I think it's now or never for them. Giannis might leave. Yeah, that's true, Prince. If they don't get it done with Dame, Giannis could leave. He already said that. Porter needs to go. He was trash in the NBA Finals and against the T Wolves. I ain't paying that dude 120 mil when he dropping triple singles. The Nuggets got their Harrison Barnes. Nah, Michael Porter Jr. way better than Harrison Barnes. I can't give you that one, Cheyenne. No, they trying to get rid of him because they didn't want to, because they didn't want to spend no money, and they wanted to opt to they wanted to opt to develop their young talent. Salute, salute. No, but for real, J. Cool, he already said, he said if they don't want to win, if the organization is not putting pressure to win, Giannis would leave. So I don't think that's crazy though. You see, you get rid of the coach like that. So it's not too much past the realm of him. Even if I was on a bad team. But I'm a superstar. I get you, but that's the old school way, J. Cool. That's the old school way of thinking. You stay with who you got. You know what I'm saying? But that also leads to some people. But then when you do that, there will be people, those type of people, oh, you ain't never won nothing, but you didn't leave. You know what I'm saying? I get you though. I'm with you in the same way. You know what I'm saying? I would rather build something here and try to win. If I don't, so be it. Rather going somewhere else and chasing the championship. But sometimes though, I do agree, the organizations just fail them. The organizations just fail them. Sometimes, like AI literally didn't have any help. He stayed there for a minute and stayed there for a minute, and then once he got a little bit past his prime, they moved on from him. If they would have put some adequate help around him, AI probably could have won the championship. But yeah, man, this is breaking news. Jamal Murray signed a 4-year, $208 million contract, 244 over the next 5 seasons. Um, Michael Malone and on the front office is at odds. So yeah, I do. I do think they could have beat them if we'd have just ran the ball. I'm gonna just end it with that. If we could have ran the ball, we definitely could have beat them. But yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Do y'all think this was a good move, or do y'all think they overpaid for Jamal Murray? This been Who is Hendo with another video, man. I'm out. Peace.